Okay guys, so welcome back to the WillssFX trading channel. I know a lot of you have actually been waiting for this series. It's probably the most popular series on my channel at the moment, apart from the 10 to £1,000, because obviously those episodes have been up a lot longer, people have had a chance to see them all. So if you haven't actually seen that series or the start of this series, then check it out, because this episode will kind of spoil the rest of the series, the 1,000 to 10,000. Because I think we're on the 5th or 6th episode now, and it's been amazing. We got it done a lot quicker than the 10 to 1,000. Well, in percentage wise, it is a smaller gain on the account, and it's really hard to trade with £10 because you have to get the first few trades right or the account is gone. But when you have £1,000, you can slowly build up the trades over time, building the lot size as well. And I found it overall a lot easier to make the 900% gain from 1,000 to 10,000 than I did 10 to 1,000. So technically this account flip is 10 to 10,000 if you think of it like that, because we started with the 10, got it to 1,000, then 1,000 to 10,000. Although it's not all the same account wise, it is, the principle of it is we've got 10 to 10,000 pounds. Well, almost, not yet. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but you know, we're getting there. Before we start this video, be sure to go and follow my Instagram. I'll put it on the screen. It is my only Instagram. A lot of fake pages are coming up, but if you look, WillssFX, that is my only Instagram page. See, the one with, I'm following one person and it's my other account, my Will Aldridge account. So if there's any other pages that actually message you, then it is definitely not me. Just a little heads up. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by March 21st, my 18th birthday. So that'll be a nice treat if we get to 10k by then. So yeah, hit the subscribe down below. You can subscribe later if you don't like the content, but yeah, just subscribe if you like the content. So we ended the last episode on around... Okay, so we ended the last episode. I just had a look on my old last video at what we finished on. We finished on £4,300 in the last episode, and I'm not going to spoil it and say anything now. I'll save it to later in the video, so you have to watch through the whole video to find out what we're on. But let's just say it's been the best episode yet by a mile. And you know, we've had the other episode when we made £1,900 profit in one trade. This has just blown it out of the water. This is insane. So I'm going to start by talking about my losses for the week. Obviously losses are inevitable, and if you can't handle losses in your trading, you won't make any money. Like McGregor says, but I'm humble in victory or defeat. We've had our losses. This was actually, gold was at one of my key levels, and we were in sales. We were around 1% in profit, 1 hour in profit, and then it just absolutely skyrocketed. And I mean properly skyrocketed. It went from around 1838 area to around 1865 area in a matter of minutes. So we moved like 300 pips in one candle. It was insane. Stopped me out, the importance of using stop loss and risk management. Because if we didn't use a stop loss, we wouldn't have come out with this like minus £200-300. You know, it's minor. The account was on around £4,000 after that loss. I think like 3,900 or 4,000 or something like that. And then what I noticed, I'll go through the analysis in a minute. The goal was reaching one of these levels, one of my key levels, and I'll quickly go on the computer now and show you what happened at that level. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you the gold loss we had. So if we actually go on to the charts, now what we can see, we can actually use the replay mode to show this trade. So if we actually go like this, what we have is, as you see, gold's in this nice downtrend. It's respecting all these highs here, and we did have this tap here. So what we're now looking for is, as you see, it respected it again. We had a bearish engulfing, So what we did, we entered a short position on this. We had obviously rejections of this resistance. We had the tap of the trend line, so it started respecting this trend line for the 4th time. And then we had the bearish engulfing, so it stops just above there. We were targeting the lows down here of this previous wick where we've had wicks into before. So we were targeting this area, and what happened was we went down, we were into profit for a while, but then price just couldn't hold this level. As you see, wicks galore down here, and then price actually, if you wait and see we're still in a little bit of profit. We dropped down around 1% profit, and then price just absolutely skyrocketed. And as you see these previous wicks here, price respected this level and reversed at this level on the higher time frames. So you can see that we had that there. Price came back down, and this is actually where I made that money. This is actually where I made that £1,000 after those losses. I think I entered around here, stops just above this level, but because we entered just on this wick here, and we targeted I think 41 or 42, have a nice 5% there, and price went down, smashed the TP, and we could have held it a lot further back down to this zone down here, and then price reversed again, as you can see. So we made some nice profit there, and then that's our £1,000 gain for that day. Okay, so now you've seen the analysis. What I can now show you is that trade we took from the short back down from that liquidity area. We made around £1,000 that day in total. With our losses, if we didn't have any losses, we would have made like 1.3 thousand, but instead we had around 1,000. So the account was on around 5,000, 6,000. I'm pretty sure, something like that. And then today, the account was on 6,000, and today was absolutely crazy. I'll quickly go on the computer now and show you the analysis and why we took today's trade. So what we saw was we went down to the 15 minutes and we saw price reject this area, rejected it again, and we actually entered on this wick down here. So we entered around here. So we entered around there, stops around 40 pips or so, around there, just below these wicks down here. So if we came into this area, broke this sort of support area, where we have had rejections previously, then we would be looking to get out. We targeted 1858 up there, and as you see, straight into profit. We had a spike down to entry, boom, spike up. We're pushing up now, see, retest, trust the analysis, boom, boom. See, we had a higher high here and a higher low here, so this is why I wasn't worried about this. Create a new high, wick straight through, and as you see, price respected this area, and then we just carried on up now to the next area. But this trade, beautiful, beautiful trade, around 3.57% on the account. So that's the analysis, and now I'm going to tell you about how much we made on these trades. It was sent out in my VIP. There's a link in the description to join that. We are up around 18.5% this month so far. So if you think of that on a £100,000 account, you'd be up £18,500 this month alone. And my signals are £40 a month. So you do the maths. I know which one I'd rather choose. £40, and you can make thousands. So but those trades we took today, which I sent out, as you've seen on the analysis, up around 3.5% on that trade alone. We took 2 trades at the start of the week, 1 winner, 1 loser, 3% win, 1% loss, and then we had another loss on gold. It just didn't play out. Then we were up 1%, because obviously using a good 1 to 3 risk to reward minimum. So up 1% out of those 3 trades, and we won this one, so up around 4.5% roughly this week in the VIP. So I'm not complaining with that at all. If your money was in the bank, it would get like 0.1% a year max at the moment. Depends obviously which bank you're with. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, the profit today, I will pop up a screenshot here, and I'll also show you it now. £3,300. We did over leverage quite a lot on this trade, and it's just a challenge, so I've got to do it. We had pretty much no drawdown. I had an original entry at 43. I closed that at pretty much break even. I re-entered and got around 3.3k, and as you see on gold, it's absolutely skyrocketing now, around 1866 area. It's just gone mental. Yeah, but we targeted the recent liquidity areas, which we were looking at reversals in the past. And yeah, so the account at the end of this episode is on a total of £9,345. That's crazy. We started this episode on 4,000, and now we're on 9,300. We're only 700 away from our target. You know how crazy that is? Like, we could get it very, very soon. So I'll show you that. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll put up a screen recording of me going through the trade and the account, so it's more visible, because I know sometimes the camera doesn't actually pick it up because it's quite a bright phone screen. But yeah, if you did actually enjoy this episode and you enjoyed this series, then be sure to like and subscribe. VIP, Instagram, all down in the description. Check that out. Be sure to check that out. You don't want to miss out on stuff like that. The biggest risk you can take is not taking the risk, so But yeah, good gain on the account. Let's see if by the next episode we can get to that 10k. So then it'll be a £10,000 to £10,000 account flip, and I'm not complaining. £10. What's that? 2 Starbucks. I don't know, I don't drink coffee. 2 Starbucks, and instead of buying that, I've made £10,000. I mean, you can't really complain with stuff like this. But yeah, if you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.